Prominent among the many ways liberal scolds make themselves insufferable is by moralizing about others' past infractions of retrospectively defined rules. If insufferability were the only criterion for the U.S. presidency, Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont already would occupy the White House. Campaigning for the Democratic nomination, Sanders on August 22nd proposed a Green New Deal loonier than any of its forebears. Sanders would spend $16.3 trillion seeking to ensure that all electricity in the United States be generated from renewable energy by 2030 and that the economy be decarbonized by 2050. From those soaring delusions, the Sanders program spirals to promises about ending unemployment, providing a just transition for displaced workers, and contributing $200 billion to international responses to climate change. And despite the snub to affordable energy and all the spending, Sanders insists the economy could grow, replete with green jobs. With more such hopeless promises comes the moralizing. The fossil fuel industry has known since as early as the 1970s that their products were contributing to climate change and that climate change is real, dangerous, and preventable, the Sanders document says, promising litigation. Yet they kept going. Now, in the 1970s, the world was in panic over oil supply. Oil executives of the day could not have curtailed production out of concern for climate change or anything else. They'd have been prosecuted for price manipulation. Even without this historical context, Sanders' suggestion is vacuous. The oil and gas industry cannot halt work at any time for any reason without creating massive hardship. To bloviate otherwise is beyond foolish. When important and responsible businesses learn their work causes environmental harm, they look for ways to lower the damage and keep working. Oil and gas companies are doing that. Among other measures, many of them link salaries to carbon dioxide cuts. Sanders grants no credit. He instead accuses oil companies of criminal activity. Like all liberal scolds, the senator refashions history to suit his radicalism. He makes promises he cannot keep, too. I'm Bob Tippie, editor of Oil and Gas Journal, and that's the editor's perspective, which appeared first in text at www.ogj.com on August 23, 2019. To comment, join the commentary channel at www.ogj.com/oilandgascommunity.